All right. Let us see. Oh God, why are you like this? Oh God. Oh God. Chanting, stop. It's supposed to be looping. What the hell? It kind of works. Kind of works. Let me just straighten that out. It kind of frames itself. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Oh my God, the fucking cleaners. Actually, wait a second. Where's the audio coming from? Where's the audio coming from? Okay, can you guys still hear me now? Okay, can you guys still hear me now? So, basically, this is the first time I'm using a webcam. And it's supposed to have a inbuilt microphone, but I'm not sure if it's using my headphones or the microphone that's built into the webcam. Also, hello Lunar. Nice to see you. Okay, let's see if I can tilt that just slightly. And it's a bit blurry. That's from the webcam, unfortunately. All right. Wait, could you guys hear me or not? No one was saying anything. All right. This is the first time I'm using a webcam. Okay. You know, I could have done this. Okay, perfect. First painting stream shenanigans were abound. To give you some indication of what I had to go through, yesterday I was trying to go and see if I can stream it from my phone, and the quality was just booty, just absolute dog crap. So today I was like, you know what, I'm going to go out and actually buy a webcam and an extension cord and see if we can't actually get something pretty good going on. So we got something decent for the price of the webcam. Probably going to have to fiddle around with it. Because I literally just plugged it in. So hopefully it's all good to go. But it is November. And of course I do the triple N, the non-stop Nun November. And to celebrate, we are going to be building a combat patrol, a 40k combat patrol. I'm just going to move that. Let's get a little bit closer. Now, this is the newer style combat patrol, or the one that you're basically only going to get for a decent price. When it comes to like painting, I prefer the old one because that came with two vehicles, or like it came with a Rhino, which is like an APC, and it came with a Penitent engine, which is like a really cool like walker unit. Although this new combat patrol does come with 3 full squads, so for like building an army and like a tabletop, this I heard is the better option because the older box had like I think it was like 3 jump pack and like 3 aquaflagrants or repentita, or like it was like really odd number, and their sisters were only monopose, so you can only have only build them in one way. These aren't. You can actually build them as a battle sister squad or I believe they're called Dominion or Retributor squad, which is a more heavier weapon squad. So, yeah, I picked this up. And I really have to thank a particular author, which I will grab the book in just a second. Here it is. So this particular author, Diane Ware, wrote a really amazing Sisters of Battle book. And it's called The Rose in Darkness, as you can see from the title. I finished this book. It's such a good book. Like, very few times have I read a book and I got, like, really excited about the faction. Like, I finished the book and I was like, I need to paint the sisters now. If you are a fan of Sisters of Battle, if you're a fan of Genestealer cults, I highly recommend this book. Everyone acts intelligently, and it actually makes for a really good story of faith and perseverance. Based on the audio doing just now, it seems your audio was picked up from the webcam. Okay, perfect. That's what I want. Unless it's complete. I checked it. The audio quality should be pretty good. So, anyways, buy this book. you can actually still buy this book. Actually, let me see if I can focus this a little bit more. There's like a couple second delay, like a 10-second delay on the stream, but that's like normal. See? No, that's just making it worse. Okay. Anyways, Google The Rose of Darkness. Great series. Great book. Buy it. But on to the minis. So, I was of two minds about this. I was wondering if I should just build, prime, and then just have the minis painted, or like paint the minis on stream. But instead, I'm actually going to go and give you the full tour. Basically, I haven't opened this box yet. Actually, I haven't really done anything with this box yet. I have opened it. So I'm going to give you what it is like to build a Warhammer 40k model from sprue to, priming, basing, painting, everything else like that. So, back of the box, you do get a really nice color scheme of like how, like a really like close up of like the quote unquote standard paint schemes of the models. So just move that a little bit like this, so you can see the acroflagellants. They're okay. Basically, the main draw of this box is going to be the Sisters of Battle, of course. All right, so we're just going to open it. Put that off to the side. And of course, when you open the box, or when you get the box, you get the instruction manual, basically how to paint, how to build the miniatures. Of course, then you get all the goodies. You got a lot of bases. Now, already, these are not push fit, so this is going to actually be rather fun, because that means I actually get to use my glue. There's basically two types of models. One is called push fit, where basically you don't need glue, you just push the models in together because they have like little tabs, and they're pretty nice. And the other ones, it's just gluing, and you straight up just have to glue the bastards together. So this is an acroflagellant. The first model that I'm actually going to be building and painting is going to be the shield, the ones with the shields. If I remember the name, got the box right here. They are the Celestine Sacrosaints. Celestine Sacrosaints. The ghost with the big shield and the mace. And I've got a really interesting paint scheme that I want to put onto them. Okay, this is going to be one of them ones. Okay, so put that off to the side. This is looks like just like a weapons pack. Because you see like all the different weapons there. Okay, this is cloaks, probably Canoness, I want to say. Sisters of Battle Squad, yeah. This is another shield squad, so I'm going to have to put that off to the side. Is that really it? We got a bunch of heads here. Okay. Actually, more like this a little bit. So we've got a bunch of heads here. This looks like just a full Battle Sister squad. It honestly feels like I'm like missing a sprue. Is that really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, that actually might be it. Okay. And then of course at the very bottom you get the emblems that comes with all the major orders. Order of the Valiant Hearts, Argent Shroud, Sacred Rose, Bloody Rose, Ebon Chalice, and then just our Martyred Lady. The Roses in Darkness, the Rose in Darkness is actually the Order of the Bloody Rose. And for fanatics, they are actually kind of like well put together, like mentally. It's kind of interesting. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to use a lot of these. They're not really stickers. They're like water tabs. Like you have to like water them onto the model. Not sure if I'm going to do a lot of that, but I'm definitely going to go and build the Celestines at the moment. So I'll just put these back carefully. Alright. Push these off the side somewhere. Okay. So we got the Celestines. Or as I'm going to call them, the Amazons. Okay. So I'll show you a little bit of the instruction book as well. As you can see, you can build a Celestine. You build what, 3 or 4 of the normal ones, and then one is going to be a Sister Superior, which is the one just on the left here. All right. Combat Patrol. Okay, so you can build them however you want, but since this is a Combat Patrol box, there is certain weapons that you have to kind of build them towards, or build them to be eligible to have them fight in a Combat Patrol. As you can see right here, let's see, bottom left, let me get this into view. Damn that leg. Yeah, as you can see, like right here. God, that is really blurry. I think I need a better webcam. It's supposed to be like 720p, but this does not feel like 720p. As you can see right here, the Combat Patrol is a mace, but you can also use spears, which is called the Spear of the Faithful. Or you can have the Anointed Halberd, or the Hallowed Mace, or Inferno Pistol, Hand Flamer, Plasma Pistol. Either or. Either or. Which, that being said, how many spears do I have? I got mace, I got halberd, got a spear, got a halberd. I think I'm just gonna make them halberds. Because like realistically, because like I play AOS at the moment, and like, am I really gonna pick up 40k to like play? Probably not. Probably not. So we will go and start building the sisters as a spear and a halberd. We'll leave the maces for later. We'll do something with them, maybe, possibly. Okay, so to build one of the girls. How the hell? Alright. Just looking at the instructions at the moment. C23, C24. This is fucking weird. Okay. Because I was expecting, like, it would be, like, torso, legs, arms, and then head. But it was, like, weird, like, here's torso and then part of the leg, and he had to put, like, the foot on. It's like, okay, thanks. Thanks, GW, for making things just ever more complex. Right. We will go and do C23, C24. Where is C23? C23. There's C23. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Before I forget, I want to actually try something for the first time. Chanting loop. But I don't want you to be seen. There you go. Does that even work? Oh, I can actually just hide it. Yeah. Oh my god, this is so fucking goofy. But you know, if it works, it works. I'm gonna go a little bit of chanting, and I'm gonna just test the audio of that just for a moment. A little bit of chanting, and I'm gonna just test the audio of that just for a moment. A little bit of chanting, and I'm gonna just test the audio of that just for a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Also just realized how much you can hear in the background. I was like, put on my headphones and listen to the stream. And yeah, sirens. Yeah, like fucking, like, you're hearing like choir music and police sirens. Just like, I swear to God, I live in a good neighborhood. But there is actually like a crack house like 5 doors down, on the other side of the street. I hope it's a crack house, because if it's just domestic abuse, that'd be just horrible. Alright, back onto the show though. C24. We need to put legs on some of these girls. Now I'm going to do the trick of not putting the heads on. Because to paint the heads, it's probably going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm probably going to assemble everything but the heads. Which, hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. But this is all a moot point if I can't find the leg. Oh, what was that? It was 24, found the leg. Alright. Got it. And got it. See, as I was saying, like, here is, like, the torso and, like, a piece of the leg, and then you just put, like, the sabot on, kind of like this. And just like, why is it like this? You know? God, that is really blurry. You know what? I think I might actually return this webcam and maybe get a better one. Because this is just blurry as hell. Okay. But you know, this is the first test painting stream, you know. And of course, problems are going to be abound. I'm just going to go and take off some of the sprue that's still on the model, which is why getting a hobby knife for modeling is a really good investment. And honestly, if you want like a really like decent like starter set when it comes to just the tools, RB Painter. Although I don't like the paints from RB Painter, their starter sets and their scenery is actually pretty decent and well priced too. So, although the starter set does come with glue, you're going to have to buy your own glue because my glue was just like rock hard, like cannot be used. So that was a big fucking shame. All right, got that done. Then the back of her leg. Taking out all these plastic. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it really is like a damned if you do. Actually, shit. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, since I got that USB extension cord, I could probably use my phone. I'm going to play around with that. Because, like, the phone has good audio quality, but the problem is like, when I had it on the, use it just by Wi-Fi, there was, like, a lot of, like, lag. So, if I can plug it in via my computer via USB and just kind of daisy chain it like that, I think I can do this. Okay, I'm going. That's more for later, but progress, I guess. Okay, C25, C26. C25, gotcha. And then C26. But, Lunar, how you been, buddy? Thank you once again for joining the stream. It's 25, 26. Should always put it... Oh, this 26. Just like that. Get the knife out. Wonder if 40K is ever going to go push fit. I wonder if that's actually a thing. I know, like, because, like, you can buy, like, the like, beginning paint set for 40K, which I highly recommend if you want to get into painting. How do you differentiate the parts from the frame? So, my webcam has poor quality. But if you look at the frame, there is numbers next to each of the items. So, basically, on the sheet, it'll say, you know, C24, C25, and then you just look for 24, 25 on the sprue. Lunar. Been alright so far, although sorry for not attending a few past streams. Did see the ending of the Finnish campaign. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It is alright. I know life can be life. But, thank you very much for watching the ending of the Finnish campaign. I had a lot of fun doing that one. And then, I know I didn't stream last week because I was playing ARS in the morning, and I didn't think I had, like, enough time and energy to, like, do, like, a proper stream at night. Okay. This should be good for this girl. Yeah, it's like, it basically is Lego, just with, you know, a knife with knife and glue. And actually, speaking of Lego, when I was doing the Skaven Tide, which is Age of Sigmar, that is actually just push fit. So I didn't even actually need glue. I just literally pressed all the pieces together. Let's see if I have an I don't have an example right now, but it's even easier to build the models. Which I'll give GW credit for that. Like they going for the push fit makes it very easy. Now we go with the hobby glue, which is this is Citadel? Yeah, this is just Citadel modeling glue, which is pretty nice. It will bind the cement together. Oh, really, just bind the plastic together. And C24, C25. Okay, so there's actually little grooves onto the model. I can just clip in like so. All right. All right, I think we're in business. Before I do that, though, I need to get a plate. 1 second. Also, I might need to get a lighter. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to cover Marathi's wonderful face because I don't want to get glue on her. So, plastic glue. Here's a trick. When you open it up, when it opens up, it's going to be, the nozzle is going to be metal, okay? Let me put that a little bit down. So let me just actually orientate everything. Okay. Muzzle's going to be metal. And if you ever have a blockage inside the little metal tube, what you do is you take it out and you basically put it over the flame of a lighter, and it will burn the glue out. Make sure you're basically holding it. Basically, you can actually hold it like with like your little snips as like a pair of pliers, and just burn the inside. Oh, it's like burn the outside. That's going to burn the inside, and it's going to clear any blockages from the tube. Also, Wispy Whiskers, thanks for joining the stream. Now, do I have a blockage? No, I do not. Perfect. So just going to coat the inside and press it together. Won't the heat warp the nozzle? Not really, because you're not like you're just like quickly passing the flame over the nozzle, right? Because the nozzle is metal, right? But it's not like you're not holding it for like a long time. And trust me, like you'll know because you're going to have like hear like a little pop as the thing kind of like gets burned out. Like I've done that a few times with this nozzle. Actually, if the camera quality was a little bit better, you can actually see that the fact that like there is like scorch marks on the outside of the metal. Okay. Oh, forgot to do the inside of her shoe. So rather the outside of her sole, rather. Just like that. All right. And then for the next part, how is that? We'll just... I like the fact that they put little grooves into the legs, to be honest with you. It guides everything nicely, and it allows the glue to kind of settle in. I would learn a trick involving glue too. Care to hear it? I would love to hear it. I'd love to hear it, sir. So that line up. Line it up. Also pressing it together just in case. All right. And I forgot to do the outside of this shoe too. God damn it. Actually, I'm going to do it this way so it goes into the glue. Just like that. Perfect. All right. Now, to figure out how do you clip on properly. Just double checking the points. Okay, that needs to go. So much little details. So annoying. All right. That looks good. That looks decent. Decent. Gonna have to do a bit of a better job cutting the plastic out. Because you want to get, again, as smooth as possible. Because when it comes to painting and highlighting, the little raised edges is going to catch. So make it real obvious. Alright, another trick involving glue. You can use paper glue and watercolors to make up some really good burn marks. Once did my entire face and hands. It won't last long, longer than a few hours. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that actually would look cool. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Oh my god, that tastes so good. So good. And the brand of tea I'm drinking today is Farnham and Mason's Wedding Breakfast, made specifically for the wedding of William and Kate, which is the future king of England, king and queen. Now to paint the body. Rather, to assemble the body. Alright, maybe something like this, something like that. And hee-ho, away we go. You see, the glue dries, yeah, it wrinkles, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking about it, because I was like, burn marks, and I was like, yeah, when you get the wrinkle effect. That is pretty neat. Alright. Gonna put a little bit of glue, although I don't think you can see it because of the camera quality. But there is a slight gap right here, and you can use the modeling glue because it binds the plastic together as kind of as a bonding agent. I use this trick a lot on the Lord Vigilant on Griffin Stalker, because there's a lot of like little cracks in the plastic in the push fit. So all you do is just glue the gap and press it together, and it's going to the plastic is going to kind of melt, because that's how this is how the plastic glue actually works. The plastic is melting together to form like a bit of a like a weld. So you can actually do that on top. Of course, you can also get a cement glue and do that as well. And that's going to be like a thicker glue. Okay, it looks like that's actually pretty good to go. Speaking of which, now that I got all your attention, and we got apparently we did have 5 people watching. Now we're back to 2. But that's okay. Speaking of which, when it comes to paintbrushes, I am basically using the Citadel paintbrush. There's just the starter set one. I've basically almost done the entirety of the Scaventide Stormcast models with this one brush. Okay. And this is just the starter set that you get from the paint pack that you get with like the 3 Marines. Been using that. It's been actually doing pretty good. It is a synthetic brush. I've also been using the Citadel smaller dry brush, and that's the one with the square head. Put it a little bit down. So for dry brushing, again, dry brushing is not a noob or just like a technique for people getting into the hobby. It is a great technique, and I highly recommend it. And then for larger things to paint, such as the train and the larger models, I actually picked up a pack of 3, and these were like $5 Canadian. These are really cheap. The Tayamai modeling brushes, as you can see, the bamboo handles. The detailed handle, or the detailed brush is utter garbage. So don't really expect much from that. But the really 2 main ones are the kind of like the medium, as they call it, number 1 and then number 3. Because when you're painting like large scale items, as you can see the brush over here. Actually, let me just move everything down. But there we go. As I'm watching the stream, I'm like, yeah, okay. As you can see, they're larger brushes, and for larger brush, you don't really need a really accurate brush. Oh, sorry, larger paint surfaces, you don't really need an accurate brush. So these are actually really good for that. And then okay, so when you're using a wash or a shade, I'm using the Army Painter starter brush. And if you can see, hopefully you guys can get it, the brush is absolutely wrecked. And this is really before I, okay, that's actually just horrible. I'm watching the stream right now. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to have to fix this at some point. The brush is just absolutely gonzos because I didn't really take care of it, and washes go up to like the little metal portion of the brush because it's a really watery paint, and it will go and split the ends of the brush on the other side. So if you are using like a lot of washes, I highly recommend getting a second brush that you don't really care about and using that. Alright, all that being said though, I think we can finally... Glue should be dry. So I'm going to go and have the spear, since this is going to be a, whatchamacallit, not like a official faction, but like a fan faction. Okay. Clipping you out. And, oh, missing one. Alright, just like that. M50 on Taos. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the chanting and the police sirens that you might hear from time to time. We are just building some sisters. Sorry about the video quality. I just bought a webcam and just testing it out today, and I didn't think it was going to be this bad. But please bear with me. I do have a solution that I'm going to be trying out later on after work, and hopefully that's going to be work to get a much clearer camera quality. But in the meantime, we are just going to build some sisters in the small time that I have. Because I do go to work today, and this is actually before work. The joys of not being a NEET, I guess. Shit. That was a bit too much plastic. came up real nicely too. All right. All right. The fuck am I going to clean that up? Just like, okay, perfect, just like that. Gently this time, so I'm not taking half the shaft with me. But, yeah, I do have plans. Oh my god, that's going to be really detailed. That is actually highly detailed. Okay, I like it. But I do have plans for not just doing 40K. I know it's, nonstop Nun November at the moment. Just being a little bit cheeky with that. If you're Catholic, I'm sorry. But I do actually want to expand into actual like other models as well. Like I do know like there is World War II models with like bolt action, and then maybe even some of like the actual like modeling kits for like the Abrams and like the Mustangs and stuff like that. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, next is C-34. That's an arm piece. Which arm piece, though? Probably not this one. Okay. C-34. Actually, what's this? 38 and 34. 38 and 30. Okay, well, there's 38. Nice shield. Just like that. And then 34 is an actual fucking arm with a bolt pistol. Yeah, that's going to be annoying to clean up. Alright. Just like that. Alright. Also, for those of you who are watching, thank you for joining the stream once again. But I will also be streaming on this Saturday as well, because I don't have an AOS pre-tournament to go to. Although I will be going to a tournament on Sunday, November 17th. It's going to be my first tournament. I'm actually like super excited for it. So I know I'm not going to win it just because like Spearhead, like I know I don't have like a top tier Spearhead. But I do want to have fun. So I think it's going to be a good time. And then yeah. Do any of you guys play Warhammer? Either Fantasy, 40K, or Age of Sigmar? Because right now my main game is AOS. And then these sisters are just because I always wanted an army of sisters to paint them. Got the inspiration to do it. And when it comes to Warhammer Fantasy, I'm literally waiting for Cafe. It's Cafe or nothing, baby. And, okay, already did you. Now, these don't have a slot. So let's just do a little pre-fit. How's it supposed to go? Something like this, maybe? Spear. Oh, shit. And then... oh, I'm going to need to clean the back up of this. Just a little bit. Just like that. Perfect. And then... oh my god. My exposure has mostly been through Total Warhammer. Total Warhammer has done a lot to expose people to Warhammer Fantasy. And you know what? That's a great thing. Because honestly, I do believe the popularity of Warhammer, so of Total War Warhammer, really brought fantasy back. And it showed GW that, like, yes, although it won't be like a main game per se, but it can really still be a specialty game. You know, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm almost thinking subassembly. I'm almost thinking that I should go and well, no, let me put everything together without the head, prime it, and see how it goes. Because I shouldn't be missing much. I should not be missing much. Also, if it's through Total Warhammer, if you play the game, what's your favorite faction? Because I can tell you my least favorite faction, and that's fucking Nurgle. I fucking hate Nurgle so much. Alright, let's do the shield arm first. A glob of glue just like that. And just hold everything together. Alright. Hopefully this works. Fucking. Yeah, again, this is my first time actually doing, like, gluing stuff together. So, hopefully I don't screw up the placement of an arm and have to screw around with that too much. Okay, those don't snap in. Probably the vampire counts, but with necromancer type leaders, I love undead. But I hate vampires with a passion. So you're with oh god, what the hell's his name? Do you normally play the because there is two male necromancers, Kimmler and the guy with the fucking cart. Can't remember. Gorst. So I'm guessing like those are like your two like go-to leaders. Because I remember, like, I played Kimmler before they had, like, the big kind of, like, update with, like, the blood kisses and stuff like that. And I actually really had fun with him. Actually, I might actually play him again. Because the vampires actually did get a new unit. They got the Graveguard with halberds. So you actually have, like, a anti-large unit that isn't Skeleton Spearman. All right. Got it. This arm is not holding too well. That ain't good. You know, I'm just going to peel it off right now. I'm going to redo it. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing, like, the inside. Although, I don't think you can see it, but, like, only one side actually got glued properly. Yeah. Fuck, that's a shame. That is a shame, okay. Alright, I'm gonna glue the inside area first. The little, kind of the pocket that the shoulder is. And then try to fit from there. I wonder, I've also got a file. And I did hear that if you file the pieces, like a little bit, You're creating texture on the surface. And when you do that, the glue kind of has a better chance. So I'm just going to do a little bit of that. This is not just a such a super slick surface. All right. Kimmler, he has this particular relationship with Krell. Yeah, Krell. Which makes me think he's a magical girl with her mascot. Yeah, Krell. Krell's great, though. He's like a better version. Like, he is such a good summoning unit. Because I know, like, some lords have, like, summoning units like that. Like the fat ghost lady. Fucking Direfin. And then there's a few others, but, like, I really felt like Krell was, like, always, like, the standout summoning unit. Because you can do so much with him. He's like a better Green Knight. So we're just going to hold this together. And in hindsight, I think for maybe next stream, I might just assemble the models. Actually, I don't know. Do you guys like this? Like me watching assembling the models? Because, like, if you guys don't, what I could do is just assemble them off stream, and then just assemble prime, and then just go straight to the painting next stream. What do you guys think? Because it's going to be, like, a lot of, like, me holding parts, like, me just staying still and holding parts together as the glue kind of, like, tries to settle. Nope, you're already bending. There's also another trick I can use. And that's called super glue. Which I might just do that. It's informative, to be honest, and I thought it was up to you and the others. Oh, I mean, you do have a voice in this, Looter. You're been one of my long-time regulars. One of the loyal members of the regiment. Yeah, that's not bonding together. Why aren't you bonding, you bastard? Think you got something under your fingernails. Probably dirt. Probably dirt. Hopefully not this fucking glue. Let's try this. Let's try this. All right. Yeah, I hope the guy. I can't remember who it was, but like someone actually recently left a comment on the one of the Sanders School videos. I think it was like the episode 5, and he's like painting stream when or something like that. I'm like, damn, okay. I guess I have to do painting stream. And to be fair, that was like one of the things I was like saying that like, yeah, we need to get 50 subs so I can do like live streaming on YouTube. And then like I got 50 subs, and then I had this idea of like, do people really actually watch painting streams? Because it's going to be as boring as watching paint dry. So I was like, shit, maybe like I'm just not going to do it. But you know, it is an experience, just like more of a chill stream. Listen to chants and you know, hang out. Nothing stressful. And oh shit! Speaking of chants, yeah, pointing down. That's kind of okay. No, it needs to be raised a little bit up. Something like that. Yeah. Alright. So if this glue does not hold, next time I'm just going to bust out the crazy glue. Because that shit, like... once you use the crazy glue, that's the nuclear option. That shit ain't moving at all. So I might just have to do that with some of the pieces. But before I forget, because I don't want to steal from nuns, because the chanting actually comes from another group who are nuns, actual nuns. And let me just find the video again. Okay, here it is. The Sisters of Saint Thomas Aquinas, O Bon Jésus. So here is the link in chat, in case you want to listen to church music on your free time. They're actually quite nice, to be honest with you. And I'm not even Catholic, and I enjoy it, so. Okay. Let's look at the backpack, or the power pack, as it is. The thing that makes the power armor go. As everything kind of dries. Okay, power pack, you are really in there. Oh, that's going to be a lot of cleaning. That's going to be, oh my god, yeah. It's like, why would you do this on the sprue? The fun comes more than from shipping. But doing this while you're witnessing the creative process has a charm. It's niche. The question is if it's your niche. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm not. I don't know. This is kind of like one of the like cool things I really like being like a small YouTuber. Is like I get the freedom to do just a bunch of dumb shit that I like. That like I don't have to worry about like, oh, is it going to like worry about my bottom line too much because I don't have a bottom line. There is no bottom line to worry about. Alright. You know, I'm actually going to get the snips and clean this up with the snips. Because this was in there way too much. Okay, that actually was pretty decent. Oh my god. Perfect. Sort of. Just need to clean this up with the hobby knife. Just a little bit. Just a little bit with the hobby knife. Okay, just like that. Screw it. No one's really going to be paying attention to that area anyways. So we need C46 and C47. Wow, this is a lot of like little delicate pieces. Much more than what I thought. Okay. .46, 47. Just like that. Pop. And then 40, actually, oh, we got 45. Okay, so how the fuck is this all going to go together? Alright. Not going to lie, I kind of like the push fits a little bit better. This reminds me of whittling. Dude, this really is like just a lot of whittling. Oh, I used to whittle. I made swords out of branches when I played until they broke. Oh, dude, that's nice. I had a friend a while back who was in who did some whittling as well. He used to make little birds. In fact, I think that's all that he fucking made was these little birds. They looked really nice though. But yeah, there is a a lot of whittling, little finicky whittling to do. Just clean up all the plastic. And once again, this hobby knife, really great, and it also has a little handle. You can't really see it too much, but you can actually replace the razor. This isn't one complete unit. It's actually two separate units. So I actually do very much appreciate that. So how the hell does this go together? Or oh wait, it's either or. Fuck. It's not one or the other, it's either or. So do I want candles, or do I want a big halo? I think a big halo would be nice. Yeah, that halo is actually going to be probably a lot better. Alright, I messed that up. Never used this really wavy branch I used. Turned into a flamberge. However you pronounce that wavy sword thing. Yeah. Alright. Glue in the pocket. Cap back on so the glue doesn't dry. And then something like that. And then we just press it together. All right, all right. See, it's really funny. It's like either like it glues on like really nicely, or it's like the arms and they just keep on falling off. It's like either or for these things. All right. Then we got the backpack area. Now, if I do put the backpack area on, I'll say the backpack on, what does that cover? Because we have to like think ahead about what things are going to hide when it comes to painting. Because sometimes it's better to leave something off so you can paint underneath it. So if we put this backpack on, that's not going to actually hide too much. Too terribly much. So I think it'll be safe. Although I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait until the glue settles onto this top halo. Because I already feel it wiggling. And everything kind of solidified just a little bit. This armor area actually really solidified as well. So I'm just going to give the halberd a little bit of time just to cure. Which is nice, because I was actually worried about this piece. And then if we put the shield on, come on. Okay. Yeah, see that was, well... Put the shield on, it's going to hide... Yeah, I'm going to leave the shield off, because like this... Her entire right side is going to be covered, and it's going to make it really hard to paint. So I will prime the shield, and I'll prime everything else, but I'll just paint it separately. I did a very similar technique with the Stormcast, with the ones that had the shield as well. And then I might have to redo the left arm, but I'll let it cure for now. Just like that. Alright, so this paint stream, not so much a painting stream. Gotta say, it was a challenge to make a proper edge profile, especially because the grain was really twisty. Eventually I got really good at it. Nice. Really glad to hear that, Wispy Whiskers. Alright, so we managed to... what is it? In 70 minutes, we managed to kind of glue one sister. Oh God. Okay. Although I did spend like the first 20 minutes just rambling and talking, so there is that. There is that. So things to learn. I think I will do the assembly portions. I might make these streams twice a week. So I'll stream 3 times a week. Maybe. Because I still got the 2 Queen of the East series episodes to make. Well, actually, I have 1 this week to make because I have it on Friday. Which I know I'll make that on Thursday. Thursday after work. So, I got 1 of those. I got Saturday stream. And I don't want to make that a complete painting stream, per se. So, I think I might be doing Wednesdays. I'll do streaming on Wednesdays, although I will get it properly at like 2 o'clock sharp. And then maybe I'll do another stream on like the European time. Because I work evenings, so when I get off work, it's actually like super early morning. You think that's bad? I'm playing Persona 5. It takes me hours to decide which Persona to fuse. Dude! Oh my god. I played Persona 4 Golden. I feel your fucking pain, man. I feel your pain. It's like, man, Pokemon players think they got it rough. No, man, fucking Persona players are like, which demon am I going to fucking fuse to this god? And it's like, And it also doesn't help that, like, they make up names, too. Like, it's never, like, the fire spell. It's, like, something weird. Or, like, Munda for, like, the death spell or something like that. And just, like, why? Why can't you just call it fucking the water spell or something? Just use proper names. Although I bet you, like, it's probably, like, the Japanese name for fire or something like that. So, or death. And it's just, like, they're just being cute with it. So, alright. That's going to be kind of for now. Tentatively. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the arm dry. I'm going to do a bit of a post-mortem on it to see if it will hold. If it doesn't hold, I'll just use crazy glue. But to give you a sneak peek onto the paint scheme of these girls, because I actually got like a really cool idea for them. And I'll just pull the picture up if I can find it again. Oh yeah, it's Penny and Penny 1. Alright. Let me just add that. Just one moment. And browse file. I think Penny 1 is the... Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Alright. Let's see if you guys see that. Okay, yeah, you guys can see that. But as you can see, I do want to go for an Amazonian feel with this squad of sisters. Okay? So I do want, instead of having gunmetal for the metal, I do actually want to have brass. And I know how to make brass. I know how to color brass. And then I do have a really interesting green. It is a... Where are you? Green. Oh, here it is. It is a Death World Forest Green, which is very similar as a base color. I'll just move my hand a little bit down so you can see it. And then for like some of the other highlights for the cloth, I'm actually going to make it like a brown leather, which I do have. I do have a leather that's really... Sorry, brown that's really nice for the leather. And also a layer that can make it really nice too, like a really worn leather look. And then for the face, now I haven't done a lot of makeuping for the face, and I need to buy a thinner brush for it. But I do want to have a flesh tone and then have the face painted white. So you can kind of have it to, sorry, the neck will be flesh tone, the face will be like a light white. I might just airbrush, it's not airbrush, dry brush a white onto the face so it catches all the raised edges. And then I'll use black as for the lips, the streaks coming from the eyes, and then maybe a little bit around the eyes as well. And go from there. And I'll use this technique because one of the things I do when it comes to models is I'll have an idea for a model, and then I'll practice that idea on another group of models and kind of build from there. So for this model, I want to practice facial techniques and makeup, because for the full Battle Sister squad, what I want to do is have basically death metal sisters, which I think would look really neat. So for that, you're going to need white face paint and then, of course, the black makeup. Either runny makeup or black lips or something like that. So I think that'll be kind of cool. And then for the Sister Superior, the Canoness, as she's called, I do have a scheme in mind for her, which is going to be, I think is going to be really cool, but I'm going to keep that under my hat for now. It's going to be a surprise. But it's based on a art piece of one of my friends, and I'm pretty sure I can pull it off. So I'm super excited for that. And of course, with the Agile Flagellants, I'm just going to paint them normally. They're just whippy boys, so I'm just doing whatever the fuck with them. So yeah, this is it's definitely not like The combat patrol isn't going to be like ever played. This is just going to be like a strict art piece. So I'm not really worrying about like when it comes to building the squads and the weapons, build it to the combat patrol standard. I'm just going to pick the weapons that I think look cool and make sense, and then go from there. But that will kind of be it for now. But before I go, there's one thing that I forgot to do at the start because I was rushing. And that is to thank my wonderful subscribers. So, to peel back behind the curtain, actually, I'm going to close the image just for a moment. Right, there you go. To peel back some of the I actually do physically write every subscriber name that I can find onto a book. So, yeah, this is actually something I do. So I would like to thank Britton and Colbin, Diaz, Cold Hitter, Galaxy Nano, Guardsman Miko, Quinn Gillis, Volley, Dylan Ripley, W. Kill Me, Juan Pablo, Liz and Q, Pasnik, Josh Russell, Panzer LH, Luna Wint KIA 07, Profile Chris Hess, The VTOL 1999, Celtic Drago, David Sibilian, M50 Ontos, Durex, Thomas Novik, Mick, Solid 30, Pro 711, Horenzed Rodriguez Alfonso, Balzi Harangi, Cassie Caster, Stu Daddy, Connor Vernon Du Perez, Conan Winningham, Zephart, Angel of Hell C, Timothy, FAMU's Rangers, Shulkin 31820, Mithrani Grandieri, 5872, Codex, Zealous Bubbles, Otto von Bismarck, John Ann Castro, Dale Nobick, Lee WH for the Emperor, Wispy Whiskers, and the 88 unknown soldiers who have joined the channel. Thank you all very much. Thank you for everyone who's been in chat. Basically, Wispy Whiskers and Lee and Cassie Caster and M50 Ontos. Thank you for joining the chat. I very much appreciate it. It was really nice talking to you guys. Wispy Whiskers, they kind of look like Ween Hussars and Cataphracts hybrids. A little bit. I'm going more like Greco-Roman. So, brass in green, I think will look pretty good. Keep the flag high. I will always keep the flag high. But yeah, no, you guys have a great day. I am going to be cooking dinner now, and then going to work, and also drinking the rest of this wonderful tea, which I do highly recommend everyone picking up. So thank you all very much, and I hope you have a good day.